Good afternoon, my brothers. Good afternoon, my brothers. A service announcement. I said a service announcement for some of the new brothers out here in Dominican Republic and for some that have just arrived. We're going to break down the hustle and we're going to break down the dollars. First off, we don't talk dollars in Dominican Republic. We talk pesos. Exchange your money. Peso is the move. The young ladies, the mangoes, are going to first try to hit you with the $150, $200. We're not going there. We're breaking it down. 2,000 peso, 3,000 peso, 4,000 peso. If you absolutely must, 5,000 peso maximum. No more, no más. All right. Out here, the dollar's running about 58 to 1, give or take a little. The 50 peso breaks down to 58 is just around the dollar. The 50 peso just under the dollar. The 100 peso breaks down to $1.75, rounded off here or there. The 500 peso, $8.65. We like to say the 500 peso is just under $10. The 1,000 peso is just under $20. Breaks down to $17.25, just under 20, just under 10. All right, the 2,000 peso rounds off around 35 US dollars. 35 US dollars. That's the way we're breaking the money down. Stick to your guns. Hold your head. Don't fall for the Dominican hustle. We brothers stick together. United, one.
All right, guys. Welcome to Expats Lifestyle. That's XPATS Lifestyle. Please like, share, subscribe, and watch. Watch the videos as well. You can also donate. I'm going to include the. So a couple guys asked me about that actually. You can also donate to. I'll put it in the description section. All right, guys. First off, I'm gonna do another shameless plug of the services that I offer. I offer private car service from generally Santiago. The service does not just take you from the airport to your hotel and drop you off, or to your villa and drop you off. I'm gonna make sure that you have everything that you need by the time that you get to your place. I'm gonna take you to exchange money. You got to do that. Don't spend dollars here. You know, on most things you can spend dollars on some stuff, but most stuff don't spend dollars here. I'm gonna take you to exchange money. I'm gonna take you to. I've taken a gentleman to get a haircut because that's what he wanted to do. I'm gonna take you to the supermarket, the liquor store, everything you need to do in order to be comfortable when you get to where you're going. So I want to make sure you do that. I also offer real estate services and general contract and construction services. So I will help you buy property, sell property, promote property. I'll help you manage. When I say promote, put the property on this channel and see if we can sell it together, bringing sellers and buyers together. I will help you find an apartment, which is very difficult to do here. Unfortunately, it's not that they don't have them, it's just difficult to do. I'll help you do project management and general contracting. When I say project management, if you buy a place and you want to do some construction on it, which 9 times out of 10 you will, and construction, keep in mind, labor is cheap. So why wouldn't you want to make it your own? At any rate, you buy a place and you want to do that, you have to go back to the States. You're going to need somebody to oversee that project and make sure that those guys are working, that they haven't just spent your money and not even there working, that you manage and help manage the money so that they don't get all their money and not do the work, all those types of things. I do that as well. All right, let's get into this video, man. Money. Let's talk about money. I'm going to share a video at either the beginning, I've already shared it, or the end of this video. Let's talk about this money, man. Some guys talked to me about it, and they said it was necessary to talk about money. A gentleman just called me, a good friend of mine, man. Shout out to Chuck. My boy West actually did the video. Shout out to West. Lives here with me. Well, not here with me, but he lives here. He lives in Puerto Plata. Shout out to West. So he did the video. He said, "Hey, this kind of stuff we need to know." Everybody already know. I'm Tacanyo, cheapy, whatever you want to call me. I don't like to overspend. Now, I don't mind spending a legitimate amount of money on anything that I want, and I can do that. But I don't want to overspend. I don't like being taken advantage of in no way possible. Not for 1 peso. So, couple of things. He put in the video, and I'll also say mangoes. People talk about, I'm going to say this, man. I'm not trying to down anybody for coming down here, blowing off steam, having a good time. I did the same damn thing. And I've been told by some people that I respect. Ty, you can't tell nobody how to spend their damn money. People going to spend their money how they want to. Guys that have a lot of money, if they want to make it rain, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Well, here's the answer. I'm going to keep talking about this until more of us are making it rain at the real estate office, at the business office, at the attorney's office, signing contracts for some sort of business that you're doing here. That's when I'm going to stop. Until then, I'm going to keep saying, hey man, stop doing this. I'm sorry. You call me however many faggots you want to call me. You call me whatever you want to call me. You can say it ain't tricking if you got it, but it is tricking. So I'm going to ask everybody in the sound of my voice, I'm going to ask you a question. And this is, because I've heard some guys say, man, I got the money. Ain't no big deal. She want $200, give her $200. The money ain't nothing to me. Let me ask you a question. Do you have children? Your children's, where they live? Is it paid for? Their college education paid for? After they get out of college, their first home, is it paid for? Do they ever, in their entire lifetime, have to go to work for anyone else other than you or your family business? Okay, well, you ain't got that kind of money. And then, if you can tell me yes to all of that, we'll start on the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. If 5 generations of your descendants have to ever go to work for somebody else, you don't have the money to do this. I said it, I mean it. Call me whatever faggot you want to call me. Now, but the man goes, you come in, come down here and blow off a little steam, man. Everybody's different, man. You got to set your own price with that. In my opinion, anywhere between 2,000 pesos and 3,500 pesos, 4,000, if you just gotta have her, that's plenty. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna stand on it. It's plenty. Taxis. He told me to talk about all this, so I'm gonna tell you, a taxi from the airport, those guys are charging $25, $30 right now. Around town, you can get a taxi for, man, 200-300 pesos, about 300 pesos. It's a little less than $6. You can it's 58 pesos to $1, give or take. So generally, you can just say about 50 pesos to $1. So if it's 600 pesos, 300 pesos, that's $5 and some change, about $6. Shouldn't pay any more than that. You shouldn't pay any more than that. The motos, if you don't mind doing, I ride bikes, man. I can't sit on the back of no dude's motorcycle, man. I just can't do it. That's just me. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. It's the culture here. Everybody does it. I can't do it. But the bottom line is, those motocochos, 50, 100 pesos pretty much everywhere you go. 50, 100 pesos. If you're going really far, maybe you give them 150. Right? A beer on the beach is between 100 to 150 pesos. That's 100 pesos, $2, 150 pesos, $3. Some of these places, and I'm not going to name where they are, had gotten up to 250 pesos for one beer. I personally don't go to that place anymore. I'm not going to call it in because I'm not trying to down nobody. But I'm not going to go. That's $5 for a beer. And I didn't even want to be there. I was just there because, a couple of buddies of mine, that's all they want to do. So, at any rate, rent depends. I've done videos on all this. So, I'm just kind of recapping some of this stuff. Rent, if you're going to stay here, if you're going to stay in town in Sosua, it's going to be more expensive. If you get furnished, it's going to be more expensive. If you want 24-hour electricity, 24-hour security, it's going to be more expensive. If you got to have a pool, it's going to be more expensive. Just saying. So, I've seen them anywhere from $500 to $700 for a one-bedroom furnished, and anywhere from $650 to $900. Yeah, that's a lot furnished. Yeah, that's a lot. Anywhere from maybe, and I've seen them down as much as $550. I've seen them down, but they're really hard to find. Also, if you go unfurnished, you can get them down to 200 something for a one bedroom, 400 or 4 or 2. Maybe a little more. 400 for a one. Or 3. If you go to Puerto Plata, you can get 300, 330 for, 350 for 3 bedroom, 300, 330, 350 for really nice too. Really nice, brand new. Electricity. My electricity bill this month, 2,500 pesos. It's almost $50. Food depends on where you are. It depends on where you are, man. I can't tell. If you're going, there's some local spots, and he told me to tell you where they are. It's very difficult to do that because most of this stuff, it's no addresses, no street names. Just kind of gotta know. It's by this place, by that place. It's down here. It's by that big sign. It's by the car wash. Kind of stuff like that. But anyway, guys, the bottom line, really though, if you want to make sure that you don't overpay for things, and I'm gonna say this: find out the price before you get the service. Be very, very specific. Very specific. If it's a taxi, I'm going here. Know where you're going. Most of these little neighborhoods have names. I'm going to Sosua Abajo. 200 peso. They don't want to do it, go to the next guy. Motor culture drivers. If you, I'm going down here, I'm going to Charamico. 100 peso. Okay. If you don't want to do it, get somebody else. At the end of the day, it's up to you to figure out. Even, you gotta be very specific. A beer, I want a small beer. They get them big. I want a small beer. I want this beer. You got to be very specific. That way, you can avoid a lot of hassle. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Ty, Expats Lifestyles, living life on my terms. You should too. T-shirts and hats coming soon. Thanks, guys.